Themis was one of the eldest Titans, daughter of Uranus, the sky, and Gaia, the earth. She was the embodiment of divine law, order, and justice. Not the justice forged in courtrooms or by kings, but the older, sacred balance that governed both gods and mortals alike. Her name meant that which is laid down, for she upheld the natural and moral order that held the world together. From the earliest days, Themis stood at the side of Zeus, not as a consort of passion, but as a counselor of wisdom. She whispered the laws of fate and balance into his ear, guiding his rule with clarity and restraint. Where chaos threatened, she restored equilibrium. Where excess grew, she called for measure. Even the Olympians heeded her words, for she spoke not with command, but with truth. Themis sat beside the throne of Zeus as his advisor, and it was she who summoned the assemblies of the gods. She gave structure to divine councils and set the foundations of rightful conduct. Mortals, too, looked to her influence. She inspired the laws of hospitality, fairness, and oaths, ensuring that society did not collapse into disorder. With Zeus, she bore the Horae, the goddesses of the seasons and natural order, and the Moirai, or fates, who spun, measured, and cut the threads of mortal lives. These daughters extended her power, weaving the rhythms of nature and destiny into the lives of all things. Themis did not seek temples or praise. Her justice was not vengeance, but balance. She carried no blade, only the scales, and sometimes the blindfold. Not because she could not see, but because true justice required no favoritism. She stood as the quiet axis of the world, the voice that reminded both gods and men that all things must move in accord with what is right. Where Themis walked, the world stood firm. Where she was forgotten, ruin followed.